Why is everyone going to the moon all of a sudden? There is a huge space race going on right now. And half of us weren't even aware of it. India, America, Russia, Japan, and China have this huge space race going on, and half of us didn't even know. The only reason I found out about it is because the Russian spacecraft, the Lunar 25, crashed into the moon. Russia and India were ahead of everyone, with Russia leading the way. This space race is all about delivering a lander to the South Pole of the moon, where scientists believe there is frozen water. What I find oddly suspicious and weird is that the space race started all of a sudden now. The last time Russia sent a lunar spacecraft up to the moon, it was 1976. And our American, U.S., Apollo landing was July 16th in 1969. Everyone had all of this time to go back up there, and yet they didn't. But now, everyone is racing. Russia had a slight head start. It was 4 days ahead of India. And this was the prize, these photographs. And these photographs are taken from the Russian craft. But 10 days into the mission of the moon, Lunar 25 crashed into the moon instead. The statement from Roscosmos: the apparatus moved into an unpredictable orbit and ceased to exist as a result of a collision with the surface of the moon. I don't know what you're thinking, but this just sounds oddly weird to me. So after all of these years, we have all of these countries, the entire world, racing to get to the moon, to the South Pole. Again, India, America, Japan, China, Russia. China was the last one to get to the moon. And they put a rover on the far side of the moon for the first time. They also launched a space station. And this will be the only one in orbit as an international space station. Space has become again another competition of great powers. Last week, the U.S. talked about their own special mission. The U.S. ambition now is to resend humans to the moon. My question is this: why all of the sudden now? This is also in parallel with the government admitting that there are extraterrestrials in UFO and that they have open investigations on them now. It just seems very odd that since the early 70s, when we allegedly went to the moon, no one else wanted to go there again. Even America did not go there again. But now there is the space war to get there first, to the South Pole of the moon. But in the meantime, with Russia out of the way, India has set their eyes on the prize. And their craft took these amazing pictures. And the craft from India is expected to arrive on the moon on August 23rd, 2023. 2323. Synchronicity.